My name's Chris Johnson. I'm design manager for Speedo's hard goods department. I'm involved in the design of the caps, goggles, training aids, anything in the Speedo business which isn't soft goods or swimwear. Aqualab always worked on soft goods, so we created swimwear and fast-skin suits, but we were also looking at the full proposition. So we were also developing caps and goggles. Working on an Olympic project, there's a deadline. The deadline doesn't move. With any product, especially a goggle for example, comfort and fit is critical. So we needed to get that right from the start. To create the best caps and goggles, at the time we wouldn't be able to find out how the products performed in the water in the correct materials until really late down the line in the process, just before production. And we could learn a whole host of things. But unfortunately, in our existing process, that was so far down the line, we were then left with a very small amount of time to then refine and improve any issues. If we were lucky on projects, we would do 2 iterations of a handmade sample, and then we would commit to production tooling. And once you've gone to production tooling, if there's problems after that, it's very expensive. And that got us thinking about different types of prototyping. We were using external prototyping bureaus. By bringing in the 3D printer, a Connex 350 machine, we were able to work and print rapid prototypes, not in a hard material, but also in flexible materials. A Vero Clear, which would simulate a polycarbonate lens that you could view through. The Tango Black Plus, which would then simulate a silicone goggle gasket. Straight away, we could print a prototype of a goggle. We could print it in a day, clean it up, take it down the pool, swim in it, understand what's happening with the vision, is it comfortable, what's the fit like, is it leaking. We could learn a whole host of insights, which then the following day, myself and the other designers, we could then incorporate into the design. Within that usual 5-week period of one handmade sample, we could have done a number of different iterations, and we could have really refined that product so the comfort and fit was optimum. The decision to go with SYS was based on a number of different factors. Number one was the functionality that was offered. So the array of materials, the hard, the soft, the transparent materials, which met our needs, the quality of the machines, the spec, and the support. Because I remember once the decision was made and the purchase went through, the whole team undertook some training. It was really thorough training with the representatives from SYS came in, and they took us through and trained us on the maintenance aspects. And then they also helped us and support us with the way that we work in our current process with the 3D CAD and how we then translate it onto the machine to get the best outputs. It allows us to have a better quality design development process, so we can create the design, take it into 3D CAD, we can then simulate with FEA and CFD to understand how it should and might perform, and then we can validate it by printing the prototypes. You only have so much time on a project, but what it allows us to do is de-risk. So by doing these additional iterations, you end up with a better product. It's opened up new avenues, new opportunities, because once you have the machine, it's embedded, it's at the heart of your process really. If you're looking to get a 3D printer to support your design process, I'd certainly recommend a machine like the Connex because of all the advantages it gives you, but I'd probably say you need to look at the spec of the machines that are out there and select the product which is right for your business and is correct for the products you're creating and your process. We've got the Connex 350, and over the past 5 years it's delivered. If you're a designer and you're looking for a 3D printer, I would certainly recommend an SYS machine. They're really great and supportive in terms of when there's new information, new materials, and they're always offering to come in and visit us and give us a full briefing on what's available, which is fantastic. Over the years, we've always had really good support, especially on materials. If we run out of materials, there's a servicing aspect. In a technology centre, they'll make the orders and it's there promptly whenever they ask. It's definitely put myself in good stead for the years that we've used the machine.